Right away, we are away now with race 3, and Alan Rossiter goes in this one. Ricky Skyra coming back to this will be Thierry Allaire, the French Flying Frenchman is out in front. Alan Rossiter in that second spot. And you can see that bottom bend is quite tricky there, but it's all happening as we look across to the far side. And so battling away with Collier over that second spot. And Collier coming past him, then Alan Rossiter coming up the inside. A terrific race going on in second place here. Here comes Alan Rossiter. Ahead of Alan Rossiter, and Collier. So a tremendous race going on in that second place battle. Continue to look at this. Here goes Roscoe. What a terrific ride. Just as I was saying he could be in trouble, it was Roscoe who came through to win.
Perhaps to get more points this time. Craig Cheetham looking to make more of that 9 points he's got after 2 rides. Mervyn Ridgewell, well, there's a rider I don't see too much of, but he looked very impressive first time out, but not so good in his second ride, so we'll wait to see what he will do in his third ride. Chris Tyrrell, the very powerful V-twin, he's been quicker on his second ride, so we might see something again from that crew. Away we go then, we get underway with race 23 in your programme, and it's Neville Penfold has made a good start, but Craig Cheetham gets to the corner first. Craig Cheetham dives into that first bit, Neville Penfold will round the corner. Look a bit quicker for Craig Cheetham. And Gary Lane in there in front at the moment. Neville Penfold has got to do the chasing as they come round off that pit bend. Bob Basie right up there in third place. He was the man who was putting all the pressure on Neville Penfold. Neil Marpace. But it's allowed Craig Cheetham to get the advantage going round that bottom bend. As you can see, the gaps have started to open up. Oh, Craig Cheetham and Gary Lane going well at the moment. Their third ride of the afternoon, they scored some very consistent points. On that second bend, indeed caused problems for Neville Penfold. Well, indeed, I can see that we've got an outfit still on the track on the top corner, and there is indeed a red flag being put out as Craig Cheetham and Neville Penfold throttle off. So, race 29 then, the change to the programme that we've been with all afternoon is that Steve Smith comes in place of Ken Hicks, and it is indeed Steve Smith that's made the break. Phil Pittman has made another good start this afternoon against himself in second place going in that race. Comes back down the outside and tries to go round Phil Pittman going into that pit bend as well. Steve Smith and Keith Ward have got away from the rest of the field and look to be making this one theirs, but there's a great scrap going on for this second, third and fourth place. Phil Pittman and Dusty Westway just having from that camera on the outside. Maybe take second as well. A brilliant back straight from Mike Cameron and Steve Smith. They come very, very wide on this bottom bend and allow Phil Pittman to go back underneath them. So a good ride this from Phil Pittman, the youngster from Cornwall, riding exceptionally well on the road. He's very, Mike Cameron in problems going down that back straight. So as we look to see them come round, as I'm sure you can imagine, you can see there is a red flag. The race, in the interest of safety, being brought to a halt. Now this one promises to be a good one indeed. As all 6 outfits get underway, they come past us very, very close indeed. Well, they're swapping and changing as they go past us. That really was close. A lot of them as they go into that top bend. I knew this one was going to be close, but I didn't really expect it to be quite like this. A lot of pressure on this particular heat. Dave Steer is making the best of it at the moment. Craig Cheatham has come through. A great ride this from John Hiscock, locking it all up. As you can see, Dave Steer is shutting it all through. I'm sure we're going to see reactions over Matthews running from the pits in a moment. But as you can see, that outfit is still on the circuit. So the red flag being held up because indeed that outfit is still on the circuit. So we're going to see all that again. Doesn't look as if the outfit is being pushed into line. Grid 4 is the one that should be filled. Well, indeed, it does look as if we have only got the 5 outfits, so no Craig Cheatham, but the rest get underway. Will it be much the same as the one we've seen before? All 4 outfits again, very, very close together as they go into that top end. John Hiscock has made the best of it. Very, very close, Mark Wells indeed. So they're all off the circuit, but indeed, I can see that a red flag has been put up. A little bit intrigued to why those outfits, but obviously I can see there is somebody still on the circuit on the far side. So once again, we will see these outfits. It was close, we knew it was close. In the last race, it was close once again.
Well, this is a 6-lap final, and that's a little bit unusual. But there we are, here at Tunbridge we often do have 6-lap finals. I hope all the competitors over there realise that. Certainly our flag marshals do. The lap scorers do. They are away, and somebody in trouble. Somebody's down, 2 down on the far side. We have a red flag, so the race is going to be stopped. A bike reared up and Paul Hurry collided with him. Thierry there got a monster wheelie, and I think the bike reared across to one side and Paul Hurry collected the bike, I think. Well, let's hope they're both
and the commentator's rules are never give John Ellis the mic. It's going back to France in 2 weeks' time, I'm told. If you don't know John Ellis, you don't know what you're missing. Carl Squirrell and John Ellis, I can say that, you see, when he's sat on the line, he can't hear me. The trouble is, somebody will go and tell him. Right, we've got Kevin Good, Roger Newman, Rob Williams and Brian Canning as they get off the line. Absolutely nothing in it. Rob Williams up there. He's the first Williams lead. Squirrell there, he's second. Brian Canning in fourth. Canning coming through into third. Well, as they go down the back straight, it's Rob Williams, the flying Welshman from South Wales leading. Whoops, Carl! And Squirrell goes a tremendous box of tricks on that bottom turn. So, we have a red flag. The race is stopped and Carl Squirrell really took a tumble then. Colin Lewis. So, just 4 outfits get away in the rerun. And again, Rob Williams, superstar. Brian Canning on the inside, but again the Welsh crew lead. Rob Williams pulling away out of that top turn, but Brian Canning gets the drive. Brian Canning trying to get on terms with Rob Williams. Into the bottom turn, order still the same. Rob Williams leading, Brian Canning there in second. So Welshman gets it a little bit sideways, but he's still there. Still Brian Canning second, Roger Newman in third. And in fourth place at the moment, Canning too. Well, Brian Canning again gets the drive out of that top turn, trying to get on terms with Rob Williams, but Rob's having none of it. Still there, gets it a little bit sideways on the bottom turn. Brian trying to get around the outside, but the order's still the same. Brian Canning again trying to get on terms of that top turn, and goes in the bottom turn, a little bit closer this time, trying to go around the outside, but it's a long way around the outside. Into the last lap, still Rob Williams leads. Brian Canning second. Roger Newman third. And Brian Canning trying all he knows. He'll try and lock it up. He'll come on the inside, I think, this time. He knows he's got to come through on the inside. There's nowhere on the outside. So, into the last turn, and Rob Williams, give him his due. He's rode a smashing race. Rob Williams then off the bend. Brian tries the inside, but Rob gets there. Rob Williams wins it. Brian Canning second. Roger Newman in third, and in fourth place, Kevin Goose. So, we have got some quick outfits. We've got Alan Blewett and John Blewett, number 3. Former British Masters champions, of course, back in 1984. Lenny and Ray Foreman. We got Gary Moon, the Aussie Speedway man. Gary Moon with Steve Robbins in the chair. We got Ivan Matthews and Chris Spears. Ivan Matthews in second place. The Foreman's in third. Moon in fourth. Spears in fifth. So Alan and John Blewett down from Darlington lead into the bottom turn for the second time. They won this meeting on this field last year. Come on the inside. So Ivan Matthews and Mick Dowse really pushing on hard. Ivan Matthews in second place at the moment. The Foreman's still up there in third. Gary Moon in fourth. And I'm wondering with that Speedway outfit if the bumps down the bottom are a little bit hard going for the Aussie man. But it is still as they go into the last lap. Oh, and Ivan Matthews gets it all ways, and Mick Dowse goes off the back, and well controlled up by Ivan. Mick will get back in and they'll carry on. I'm sure they'll at least get a point for fifth place. Could have been a nasty moment that, but no harm done. Very lucky. That's to our right. It's going to be a win for number 3. Second place goes to Gary Moon. Third place to the Foreman's. Fourth place to Chris Spears. And in fifth place, after that little incident, it's going to be number 15, Ivan Matthews and Mick Dowse. Right before the next race, we can give you some. Oh, they're underway, so we'll give you that after. Right, we move on to race number 14, and according to my information, we will go as shown in the programme. Off the bend. Richie Knightley, Ronnie Radcliffe there in second. Third place, and the one in first line is up, Mike Nicholson. Fourth place, Jason Scott. So, all pretty close. Getting all locked up together, but Richie Knight it is who leads by, well, by a whisker. Ronnie Radcliffe, Jason Scott's up there. Common's up there, third crack of the race. 5 optics covered with a pocket handkerchief. And this is what 250 racing is all about. A bit like a 250 Grand Prix this. With a lap to go. It's still anybody's race. Ronnie Radcliffe in trouble, going backwards, taking big handfuls of throttle but getting nowhere. So things are sorted out. Oh, and problems there for Richie Knight, and Richie Knight either missed the gear or something. Richie Knight going backwards, and it's Jason Stott leading now. So, still anybody's race. Jason Stott, Graham Thomas, who's it going to be? Stott gets there, Thomas second. Mike Nicholson third, Ronnie Radcliffe fourth, and Richie Knight fifth. Well, that was some 250 race. We must have had about 4 different leaders in that one, but the only one that matters is the man who's leading on the checkered flag. And race number 14 goes to number 94, Jason Stott. Scarborough, we got Jerry Short, Tom Ledbetter, Wayne Broadhurst, Ray Morris, Alan Bagshaw, Duncan Spain, Bill Bourne, Dave Norris, Ian Wilson, Rob Southwell. That's the lineup, and as they get off the line, it is Knocker Norris leading. And alongside him is Ricky Scarborough, and as they go in the first turn, it's Scarborough, Norris, Broadhurst in third. George back then by 4 spots. Down the back straight, Norris lead. Coming on terms is Wayne Broadhurst, but Ricky Scarborough nearly dropped it going into that bottom turn, but he's still with us. It is still Norris, Scarborough, Broadhurst, short, and behind them Billy Vaughan, and behind Billy Vaughan from Leighton. It looks like being a good one. Wayne Broadhurst trying to get up turn to the two leaders as they go into the bottom turn. Ricky Scarborough on the inside, knocking Norris on the outside. Wayne Broadhurst third, then Shorty, and then Tom Ledbetter and young Bill Vaughan having a tremendous scrap. Well, Wayne Broadhurst goes to the front, but Ricky Scarborough not beaten yet, trying to get back on terms with Wayne as they go into the bottom turn. Broadhurst, Scarborough, Norris, and behind them in fourth place Jerry Short, then Billy Vaughan, and behind Bill Vaughan Tom Ledbetter with a lap to go. The race isn't over yet. Ricky Scarborough trying all he knows, and Ricky Scarborough dives through on the inside, and that was a brave move, a tremendous top turn by Ricky Scarborough. But Wayne's having none of it, he's coming back on the inside. What a super race. Broadhurst goes wide and Scarborough surely through on the inside. Or is he? No, Broadhurst wins it, Scarborough second. Norris third, Short fourth, Vaughan fifth. It's sixth place, number 71, Ian Wilson, and behind Ian Wilson was Duncan Spate. That we have, in addition to the programme, number 139, Dave Mears. We've not had it official from the paddock, but I assume that will happen. And as we look to our left, indeed we do have Dave Mears with us. So, Colin Ali, Mears up there in second place at the moment, and bring her down the back straight in third place is Dave Mander. That's the 1, 2, 3. Glenn Stanton up there with a leading bunch in about 4th or 5th place, but as they come off the turn, it's Challoner leading. Andy Challoner by about 20 metres from Dave Mander. Dave Mears, and behind Dave Mears was Steve Morris. Trouble there, number 270 with a misfire, that's Everest Jones, and number 291, John Wheatley, the veteran from the Cheshire Centre, also with a misfire. John right at the back in obvious trouble. Challoner leads at half distance then from Mander Mears. And coming through the field, Darren Pearson already up into 4th place. But Darren Pearson has got a lot to do. He's going to get on terms with Challoner. But Darren Pearson, big effort, but here comes Dave Mander. Dave Mander trying to get around the outside of Challoner into the last lap. Still, those 4 and from Dave Mander putting a tremendous effort down the back straight. It's all about the last turn. Dave will go in wide, trying to come round the outside, which he does, and he gets there. Well, a tremendous last turn. Mander wins. Challoner second, Mears third, Pearson fourth, and Steve Morris fifth, and Glenn Stanton sixth. So, a competitive one with Wayne Broadhurst, John Priest, Phil Ashcroft, and the man who won his first ride, Peter Lloyd. A lot pressed on the start. Priesty, a brilliant start, so does Phil Ashcroft. Phil on that first turn. Phil Ashcroft back in second place, they go down the back straight, but we've got to have a red flag. Must have a red flag. No, we haven't. Yes, we have. We've got a red flag, so it's all over, and we'll have a rerun. Mike Nicholson against the top Midlander, or one of the top Midlanders. Jason Stott, number 94, and another top Midlander, very much local man from Minsterley, just down the road. Number 314, Graham Thomas, not forgetting Grandad Ronnie Radcliffe. And up there with him as well. So, Ronnie Radcliffe making good progress in about 4th or 5th place, but Jason Stott and Mike Nicholson out in front. Jason leads by about 20 metres off the bend. Mike Nicholson, Graham Thomas, Ronnie Radcliffe, Graham Thomas making headway. On the outside of Mike Nicholson, picks up second place. So the chase is on now. Graham Thomas second. Jason Stott still out in front, but Graham Thomas making up ground into the paddock turn. Stott. Thomas. Mike Nicholson. Ron Radcliffe. And behind Ronnie Radcliffe, Lee Cooper. Graham Thomas still making up a bit of ground on Jason Stott, and as they go into the bottom turn, Graham makes up about 20 metres, comes up alongside Jason, tries to come around the outside, and as they go into the last lap, there's absolutely nothing in it. Stott leads, Thomas second, and again Graham Thomas trying to go around the outside. He's got to go around the outside and switch to the inside, which he does. Into the last turn, Thomas leads, Stott second. But Jason coming hard on the inside, and there's absolutely nothing in it as they go for the flag. And Jason Stott gets there, Graham Thomas second, Mike Nicholson third, Ronnie Radcliffe in fourth. Well, it looks as though Graham Thomas had got it, but out of the bend, Jason Stott went underneath him, and Jason gets the decision by about a yard. And I was going to give you a rundown, which we will do. We see on 3 points unbeaten Mark Wadsworth. On 4 points, just once he was beaten, and that's Jason Stott. And they get underway with a 250 final. And Mark Wadsworth in the middle of the pack, but as they go into first turn, it is John Dormer. And John Dormer, the southeastern man, leading by about 20 metres as they go down the back straight. Jason Stott second, Mark Wadsworth third. Ronnie Radcliffe in fourth place. And on the bottom turn, it is still Dormer leading from Wadsworth now in second place. And Mike Nicholson going very, very wide on the bottom turn, but he gets away with it, and Dormer and Wadsworth really having a tremendous battle up front. And Waddy goes to front, so if Waddy wins, he's going to win it overall, there's no doubt about that. John Dormer just looking for his score. He's only on... order still the same as Wadsworth, Dormer, Stott. That's the 1, 2, 3. Last lap flag at the ready. John Dormer not beaten yet, tries to go on the outside of Mark Wadsworth, but Mark, a nice tight line, holds him off. So Wadsworth, Dormer, and Graham Thomas now up into third place. Comes from the outside of Jason Stott. So, eventually round up into third. And no chance of catching the two leaders into the bottom turn, and John Dormer would love to beat Wadsworth on home territory. But it is Wadsworth and Dormer absolutely side by side, and here comes Waddy, and Waddy gets there by a whisker. John Dormer second, Graham Thomas third, Jason Stott fourth, Ronnie Radcliffe fifth, and in sixth place was Rob Almond. What a super 250 final. We have got on 3 points, number 2, Peter Carr. He's the only one on the maximum score. On 4 points, number 4, Peter Lloyd. On 7 points, number 5, John Priest. On 5 points, number 10, Tony Atkins. Oh, on 3 points as well, of course, Paul Fry. It's all about Paul Fry and Peter Carr. Well, if I was a betting man, my money would be on Peter Carr, but Paul Fry is a tremendous competitor, and here comes Paul. And Paul Fry is end over end on the bottom turn, and Paul Fry goes an absolute box of tricks, and that was, well, that was pretty horrific, and we've got a red flag. That Will James and Phil Ashcroft both stopped, because that was frightening stuff. That really was.